You see this Porsche, we have to replace this bumper. The sensor's fallen in through the back. It needs a new reflector, but let's see if we can try and fix it. So the way to get this bumper off is there's a Torx bit right up in there. Right up in there. You get that out. You get one off from under here. And then there's a series of these Torx bits all underneath. So you just undo them, and then to pop the light out, you don't have to undo that. I've just undone it because I thought it was that, but it's actually a small Torx screw or Allen bolt that goes in there through that aperture. Undo that, pull the light, and it just detaches from the clip. And then take off the loom, and now you're presented with some more Torx bits. I just need to pull this bumper out so I can get in and check the sensor inside. So that's it. All the screws are out, one there, 4 in there, lights are out, bumper just pulls off. There's some underneath, some Torx bits underneath. So we'll get that bumper off, disconnect the loom. I can start repairing this corner. So these are your plugs. You got one plug, 2, and then your remote control or antenna plug. Connects onto the back of there. Pull them off, the bumper comes straight off. So that's the back of a Panamera. So this is the back side of the bumper. Got a good access to work to. So you can see it's deformed here all along the top. So we're going to get some heat on it and push this back into shape, and then plastic weld all of this up, make it good again. So what I use is this plastic welding kit or plastic repair kit. Put the pins in. Sometimes I use copper cable, just strand it across, but I've welded that up, and what I like to do is put some seam sealer over the top, polyurethane seam sealer, stop any moisture going through, if any, because sometimes the moisture gets through and it starts bubbling the paint on the underside. So I just like to seal it all up, but that's what I've done there. It's all pulled out. What I've got to do is put a slot in there and then plastic weld all of that up. I've just tested the sensor, so that's working. You can see it's got paint peel, so it's not had probably not had good primer on it, so it's all starting to flake off. So I'll give that all a 180 in the end and just prep up that whole corner and extend all my blends in that direction. I'll spray out all of this into a texture coat and then replace that reflector, fit everything back together and test everything. So it should be fine. Got some flex there where it's come off, so all that'll be repaired. So that's all done. All I've got to do is put a light skim flexible filler on there, key that up a little bit, skim it, and then I can start prepping it up with all primer and then flatten it down, get that corner painted. So just a light skim on that corner, and then I'll sand it all down, and then I'll just check if everything else is okay and then finish that section off.